Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda. Recently, I've had to see a cardiologist, not because I've been having heart problems, but more a just in case. A brother of mine, a younger brother who is much fitter than I am. He's a mountaineer, and he had a very serious heart attack and very nearly died. His life was only saved because of being ferried in a helicopter to a nearby hospital. And the doctor said that his heart attack had a genetic cause. He had to have a defibrillator fitted, and they said that there was a 50% chance that any siblings would have the same condition. So all of us would have to get tested. Also, about 6 years ago, just in a routine heart scan, it was detected that I had a very slight heart murmur. So I decided it was time to make an appointment to see the cardiologist. Now, I have to say, sometimes we hear a lot of criticisms about our health service here in Ireland, but my experience of them was absolutely great. I have 3 other siblings who are still waiting. They all live in the UK. In England, 2 of them in Northern Ireland, 1 in England, and they are still waiting to get their first appointment with a cardiologist since this process began. And here in Ireland, under the HSE, I've been able to get in, have 3 lots of tests carried out, and then an appointment to chat things through with the cardiologist. So that was quite impressive. And whenever I talked with him, he basically said the tests had all come back fine. He didn't even have to do the genetic test. He said it was quite obvious I did not have the same condition as my brother. He did say I would have to lose weight, but any doctor says that when I go to see them. So I knew he was going to say that anyway. Now, then I was already feeling good. And then the cardiologist said to me, when you came in, he said, I noticed you were limping. And I said, yes, I got a problem with my knee. He said, well, have you had it x-rayed? And I said, yes. He said, what was the result? I said, I don't know. It was x-rayed a month ago and I haven't got the results back yet. So he said, well, let's have a look then. What hospital did you get the x-ray done in? What's your date of birth? He went online and he was able to pull out my x-ray report. And I'm thinking, this is amazing. This guy's a cardiologist. He's a heart doctor. And yet he's taking the time out to tell me about an x-ray on my knee. He didn't have to do that. That wasn't part of his job. But he chased up my x-ray. He interpreted it for me. And I got more good news. Not only is my heart okay, but my knee, while there's a bit of damage there and might need physiotherapy, he says, don't worry, you haven't got any kind of bad arthritis and you're not going to have a knee replacement. And so I came out of that cardiologist's office with 2 bits of medical good news. I was so happy going home. And I thought about it afterwards. He didn't have to do that. He's not my GP. He's a cardiologist. He didn't have to chase up an x-ray on my knee. But he did it anyway. He went above and beyond what was expected of him in his job. And that made me think about my service for Jesus Christ. Because sometimes we go below what's expected. Sometimes we fall short of what is expected of us. Sometimes we just manage to meet expectations and go no further. But I thought, if this doctor under the HSE can go above and beyond what's expected of him, then surely I need to go above and beyond that which is expected of me as a follower of Jesus Christ. Just doing the bare minimum is not enough. There's something special when people go above and beyond. And I want to be one of those people. And I pray that today, whatever you're doing to bless others, whatever you're doing to serve somebody else, I pray that God will enable you to go above and beyond what people might ordinarily expect of you. May you do that for his name's sake and for his glory. And I'd invite you to join us again next time for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda.